Hello and welcome to Bonus Bookworms. It's the show where I read a book months after Joe reads a book, and then we play a game about it. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Joe.
How you doing, Joe?
Doing great, Alex. Because I don't know what this game is going to entail, but I've already have some bad feelings. I have a small glass of whiskey here to help me through the night.
Yes. Pour me a glass so I can just look at it and cry.
You can just look at my glass and cry.
Yeah, you can be like, oh, it's so good. All my
good.
stress is melting away. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what a nice smoky aftertaste.
Here we go, Alex. Right here. Right, see it?
Ooh, got a little ASMR slurp for the listeners.
Yep.
Now, sound off in the comments. Do you think it's weird, listeners, that Joe drinks like one sip of whiskey and then will down like an entire glass of water to chase it?
It's a college thing.
Yeah, he's been doing this for years and years.
Yeah, so in college, I had enough money to buy alcohol, not enough money to buy a soda chaser. So I started chasing my alcohol with water because water was free.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah, he chases it with a lot of water, though. This guy,
it's not that.
This guy.
It helps with the hangovers in the morning, Alex.
Yeah. Well, I might have a hangover after talking about this book.
Yeah.
What a segue.
It was a rough one. I'm glad I did not have to reread this again.
Yes, I actually listened to this book. I bought the book with every intent to read it, and I'm like, I don't really want to sit there imagining these words. So I found out there was an audiobook version of it for free on the Libby app. So I downloaded it, and to my surprise, I sprang for 2 audiobook narrators, which is impressive. I mean, there's no money in audiobooks, and
audiobooks was huge.
I don't think there's money in it, though. I don't think a lot of people are purchasing audiobooks.
No, but the people that or the sites that host the audiobooks, they do have to pay something to the publisher. So it's kind of like listening to music. The authors are getting pennies on the dollar compared to selling a real book. But if they get 1,000 people downloading it, versus the 10 people that would actually read it, they're still at least making something.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, this book was definitely not worth the listen, not worth the read, definitely not worth buying the book and then listening to the audiobook, because it was a waste of time. And
Alaina's thanking you for your kind contribution.
Yes, she got my money, so I feel comfortable doing something really mean-spirited about the product that she created.
She's got more money than we do, so
yeah, it's fine.
We're just bitter.
Yeah, the book that's not so nice, so we ripped on it twice. It is The Butcher Game by Alaina Urquhart.
Yeah, so remember how last time we talked about this book, Alex wasn't here, and I was very upset that he had refused to read the book. Becky had refused to read the book. Well, Alex finally caved because he felt so bad that I read the book without him, that he decided to join in the pain.
Yes, and I was like actively texting you like the things I hated about this book.
Yes, it was a lot of long nights for Alex.
Yes, well, I mean, I put it on at work, so I was like buffing tubes and stuff while I was listening to it.
You were buffing something, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, the lady had a nice voice. What can I say? But yeah, it's I don't know. It's not good. It's not a good book. This is really not good. It's not good. I listened to it and I had a bad time. So my dilemma with this was like, Joe already crapped on this book. He told Becky all about it, and he told all the things that he found wrong with the book.
And I left a lot out.
Yeah, and he probably I didn't actually listen to it. But
I know you don't, Alex. You don't. You're just jealous because I have such a rich, buttery, amazing voice, and you get very just so jealous of that. You don't have the same microphone as me.
Less buttery, more margarine. But, yeah, I see what you're saying. But
let the whiskey work. It's going to loosen up the vocal cords here, and you're going to be melting in my hand no matter what kind of.
Considering I'm the guy who's going to be doing most of the talking here. So, Jeremy, the serial killer from this book likes to play games with his victims. So, Joe, rather than go over the plot again and go over all the problems of the book again, I wanted to instead play a game with you.
I'm scared now.
Yes.
Help.
And like the games that Jeremy plays, there are consequences if you lose.
Are you going to spank me?
So, if you win this game, you have a choice of 3 prizes.
Ooh.
If you lose this game, you have a choice of 3 consequences. Without knowing anything.
This spanking is a consequence and a prize,
Yeah.
Alex?
Without knowing anything about this game, you're going to lock in your answers right now.
Okay.
All right. So, your prizes. You can have me edit an episode of your choice.
Okay.
You can force me to read a book of your choice and do a good old-fashioned essay-style book report on it.
Okay.
Or you can have me buy you 3 of the books that I choose for next season.
So I gotta choose between those 3, huh?
Yes.
So you edit an episode of my choice. You write a book review of a book I pick for you. Or, I guess, what the book review, is it going to be posted somewhere?
It'll be posted on my Medium account and yours, simulcast.
Okay. Or you buy me 3 books from
Yes.
your picks for season 4.
Season 4.
That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to listen to my wife though, as if I don't know if people could hear her. I'm gonna take 3 free books.
3 free books. So if you win this game, you get 3 free books, used as optional, of course. All right. Now, if you lose this game, your options are: you have to edit this episode.
Okay.
You have to read and do a smut episode with me. Or you have to buy me 3 of the books that you chose for next season. And no, you can't buy me Dune because I already have that one.
How do you know we're doing Dune?
I don't know. Spoilers, audience. He told me in advance. He was so excited about his list.
It could change. I'll buy you 3 books, Alex.
All right.
Since I'm rolling in the dough. My nice, cushy state job.
Yeah. All right. So, your game. There are going to be 5 levels.
5 levels.
Each level is worth a certain amount of points. You can earn up to 57 points in this game.
57 points, oh boy.
Yes. If you get less than 80% of 57, which is...
Alex has to do math in his head. He did plan ahead.
I did the math on a calculator. So 45.6 is 80% of that. So if you get 46 points, you win. If you get less than 46 points, you lose.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
All right.
How come spanking was never involved in this, Alex? I'm kind of disappointed.
Well, I mean, that's not really a punishment or...
Is it more of a punishment for you?
Yeah. No, it's a private thing. We'll talk about it off the air. Okay, so all these things are related to the Butcher game in some way, shape, or form. All 5 levels. You had to do a little work beforehand. We'll show prep. Unsure as to why.
All I can say is I was given 15 minutes to write a page. So, this was a rush job. I apologize, but I think you're gonna enjoy what I did write.
Yes. So
for what it is, I said 15 minutes to write a page.
Yeah.
Just like go. It's like
Yeah. But I'm sure you had plenty of ideas flowing through that beautiful brain of yours.
It is pretty beautiful.
All right. Well, are you ready to play the game?
I'm ready, Alex.
All right. This is the Butcher game.
Oh boy.
So I've been telling everybody that I've come up with that title, and I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, I can tell. The fact that you had to explain it on air right after you do it, Alex.
Yeah. Speaking of explaining things on air, that goes into my first question for you, because section 1 of this is trivia. Butcher game trivia.
Butcher game trivia, okay.
How
many questions do I get in this first game?
There are 12 questions.
Oh boy.
They're worth 2 points apiece.
2 points apiece? Oh,
yes.
Wow.
All right. Speaking of me explaining that thing over and over again, your first question is, how many times has Urquhart explained the wren metaphor between both books?
The wren metaphor between both books. Is it? I take it it's not multiple choice.
Nope.
Shit. I'm gonna go 5 times.
Ooh, she has done it twice.
Damn it.
She did it once in the first book when we first discovered that Wren was Emily and that she had changed her name. And then in the second book, she decided she needed to explain it again, so Jeremy explained it for us in his own words.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So you're off to a bad start.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. This is a tough one because I know I'm glad we waited a few months, so things are kind of like out of your head now. So this is something that drove me crazy, so I threw it in as a trivia question. What word does Urquhart use almost exclusively when saying that someone is laughing?
Shit.
She uses this word at least 20 times.
What word does she use to say someone's laughing?
Yes.
Just one word.
Just one word.
I couldn't tell you that.
Oh. They chuckle.
They chuckle.
Yeah,
Okay.
every time someone laughs, it's a chuckle.
Okay. So.
All right.
Minus 4 points so far.
All right. What does Jeremy use to hunt Charlie with?
Shit. Which one was Charlie?
Charlie was the girl he picked up in the bar.
All right, and took to the
amusement park. What was he using initially to hunt her with?
Fuck, was it a paintball gun?
It was a paintball gun.
Boom!
All right, which was really dumb. That's
It was
why I
really
put it
dumb.
on there.
Yeah, I was like paintball gun or BB gun. It was one of the two.
The amount of time he spent just like talking shit to his victims, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you kill anybody? Speaking of Charlie, what do Charlie and Jeremy talk about at length as Jeremy tries to woo her in the bar? There's a couple questions related to Charlie, by the way, because everything about Charlie pissed me off.
I remember he wasn't really listening, and he thought she was really stupid and was kind of losing interest in her because of it. I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, don't worry. This will help you with questions further down the road. They talked at length, multiple pages, about astrology.
Astrology, yeah. And he was just making a bunch of random bullshit up.
Yep. All right. Is Urquhart into astrology?
Yes, she is.
Okay, that explains it, because there was a lot of talk about astrology.
Yeah, and tarot.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense. All right. This one really pissed me off, so I hope you know. In the chapter following Wren's decision to go to Salem, what does Jeremy state as the main goal for his plans while he's murdering Charlie?
Basically to get Wren's attention. So
Yes, that is. I'll accept that. So his plan was to lure Wren to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
However, Wren decided to go to Massachusetts, and then Jeremy stated he was trying to lure her to Massachusetts as his.
I thought that was just another really bad attempt at the timelines being messed up.
Oh, the timelines are fucked in this. There's like chapter after chapter of like one set scene where he's chasing somebody through a theme park, and then like during that, like Wren is traveling across country and like
it's
getting
taking
set up
days instead of the mere hour or two.
Yeah. This one didn't really piss me off. It's just kind of dumb. What is LaRue's first name?
It's not John because that was her husband's name, right? You're not going to help me, are you? Is it John?
It is John.
Okay.
I forget the husband's name. He gets killed. Spoilers. I didn't include this as a thing. Speaking of her husband, why would you have something as powerful as like Wren's husband getting murdered, and then like fast forward a few months when she's already on the road to recovery? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
I was listening to a podcast where this guy was bitching about a book he read. He said he listened to the audiobook, so it was like 6 hours, so novella length. And he said the first half, 5 out of 5 stars. And then you get into after that first half, and it starts nosediving. All of a sudden, it's 4 stars. With about an hour to go, 3 stars. With about 30 minutes to go, we're going to call it 2 stars. By the time he got done, that's a 1-star book. And what killed it was this girl and her dad, last people on Earth, basically living in the wild. Dad dies. Girl spends a winter in a cave with a bear. Whether the bear is fictional or not, it's kind of unclear, but she's talking to it, so assume it's fictional. And then she gets home, and then it jumps to 60 years in the future, where she's on her deathbed.
You take us right out of the action. It's great. That's I'm frustrated just hearing that. Yeah, just John's a dumb name also for characters. Everyone's named John. He's like,
I think her husband's name is John. So,
oh God, I'm not gonna look it up. It's not John. I forget what it is.
Is it? It's not. Okay.
But yeah. All right. Do bonus point, chance for some redemption.
Okay.
What? Actually, that wasn't a question already. No, it wasn't. Okay. What famous detective did the Massachusetts police compare LaRue to? You should know this one, because it is a detective we have talked about on the show.
Perot?
Not Perot. Ah, sorry, missed a chance. They compared him to Aberline from the Jack the Ripper case.
Okay.
All right.
Close.
All right. Yes. All right. Let's go back to the beginning. What item of Phillips is found at a crime scene in the beginning of the book?
Phillips.
LaRue calls up Philip and says, "We found this of yours at the murder site."
Shit, because this is in both books that they talked about it. I don't remember.
Don't remember?
Yeah.
All right. Was his library card.
Ah. This has been a while since I read this.
Yeah.
I'm doing bad. I probably have already lost the game, Alex.
Don't worry, I'll give you chances for redemption. I'm a nice guy. True or false? This one's multiple choice. Yeah, okay. True or false?
50-50. Here we go.
The book ends on a cliffhanger regarding a plot point that the audience already knew about.
It was the murder of the other girl in Salem, and they know it's the guy we just talked about there, but Jeremy's saying he is going to feed him information about it.
That is correct. All right. Yes, we found out that we witnessed Philip killing Wren's husband, and the big reveal was, like, the big plot twist was that Philip is also a serial killer.
Because everybody in this book was a serial killer.
Yeah, and
they just kept running into him.
Yeah, and it makes no sense because at the beginning, like, he's by himself, and he's being the timid, like, guy who's putting on an act for Jeremy throughout the book. But, like, Jeremy's not in the scene, so, like, why is he scared of anything? He turns into, like, I don't know, it's like, all the serial killers in this book are stupid too, because, like, you watch Supernatural, right?
Yeah.
Like, how the demons talk, they're all like swagger and like way overconfident and talk too much, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
And that's like basically the serial killers here. They're just like overconfident, like douchebags, and they have terrible dialogue and everything's cringy. Anyway, so you got that.
So Alaina rates them like that on purpose. So
yeah,
she's trying to say, like, how terrible these people are.
Yeah, she can't just show them being terrible. She has to have them explain why they're terrible too. Yeah. We're gonna get into other serial killers later on, and we'll do some compare and contrasting. All right, we're on question 10 already.
Okay.
All right. So Alaina uses two ways specifically to show annoyance. People either scoff, like LaRue scoffs a lot because the detectives in Boston are always giving him a hard time, or people roll their eyes. What is a third way you could possibly show annoyance in your writing?
A third way?
A third way. Just come up with a third way. Any third way.
It's putting me on the spot here, Alex.
Yes. You're right, though.
Yeah. So showing but not telling.
Yes.
Okay. See, scoffing and eye rolling. So I guess it would be interrupting.
Oh, yeah, you could interrupt somebody. They're saying some bullshit. Yeah, they just cut them off.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Okay.
Yeah. You could also be speaking with a tense tone, or being terse, or crossing your arms, or walking away, anything really. No, they just roll their eyes because that's what adults do.
They could sigh.
Sigh heavily. That's a good one. Oh, nice. I should give you a bonus for that.
Okay.
I'll give you 1 + 1.
I am desperately in need of bonus points at this already. We're only in round 1.
All right. Question 11. This is a callback.
Okay.
How did the bartender know that something was off about Jeremy when the bartender gave a statement to the police?
Because the driver's license, birthday, and the Jeremy's what he claimed was his sign were different.
Yes. And I was wondering why they were talking so much about astrology, and then she calls back to that. Like, he gave the wrong, like he said it was a Capricorn or whatever, when he was really a Leo.
I was pissed that he carded him because Jeremy is clearly in his 40s, so you don't have to legally card. He's been there for hours already, drinking, supposedly. And now you card him just to be a pain in the ass?
Yeah, and it's like just so you could have that line at the end where there was some witness who saw him leave with Charlie that really didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But yes, you nailed that one. All right, final trivia question. What was Ren's big reveal about her history with Jeremy? What did she tell her husband? About her and Jeremy that she had never told anyone else.
Wasn't it just the fact that he had tortured her and she had nightmares still?
Nope.
No?
It was before all that.
That they were lab buddies.
Yeah, they were lab buddies, and they also went on a date once.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to give you... I'll give you 1 point for that. You're pretty close. All right. X + 1. All right. All right, I'm going to total what you have. You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16. So you got 16 out of
24?
24.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alright. So, your butcher game is, so far,
Not looking good.
not looking good. But that's
I got about a D right now.
that's the nature of the game. Alright, this one is, round 2 is a classic on the Bookworms.
Reading Goodreads.
Yeah, Goodreads reviews. Where are my Goodreads reviews? We're going to read your reviews. You have to guess whether they are The Butcher Game or a different book. These are worth 1 point apiece. An additional point if it's not The Butcher Game and you guess what book is being talked about.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with...
How many of these are there?
There are 10 of them.
10 of them. Okay.
All right. Although I've only heard good things about this book so far, I just couldn't get into the story and gave up around page 20 or 30. I think it somehow doesn't work for me, and possible allusions to other things that are supposed to make you laugh are probably wasted on me because I simply wouldn't get it.
You say that's a different book.
It is a different book. All right, do you know what book it is?
I have no clue.
All right. It is The Liar by Stephen Fry.
Ah. Is that your review of it?
No, it was much meaner. All right.
You read the whole thing not stopping at page 20 or 30?
I did read the whole thing.
So you wish you stopped at page 20 or 30.
Yes. I normally do not write reviews, but I hated this one. Just ugh. LOL, it's hard to put into words when you start a book and you hope it branches out or the plot develops better, but it just falls flat. I keep giving her a shot because I love her podcast, but I'm just about done because this character will be back again.
This is going to be The Butcher Game.
That is The Butcher Game. This was one of the absolute dullest mysteries I've ever read in my entire life, quite frankly. The vast majority of it was conversation after conversation, and there was still the whole, ooh, did she really commit suicide or was she murdered thing all the way up until at least halfway, if not later.
This is not The Butcher Game.
Correct.
It is A Cuckoo's Calling.
It is, so that is a check +1 for you.
Woo woo!
All right. Let's see. This was real rough to get through. I definitely won't be reading the third book.
The Butcher Game.
That is The Butcher Game. All right. let's go with this guy. I plowed through and finished this because I have a stubborn policy. If I make it 100 pages into a book, I finish it no matter what. I think I have to rethink that after this book. A lot of annoying characters, incredibly bad dialogue, and a plot twist that never surprised. Also, this is a pretty heavy subject matter, which calls for a deft touch with regard to tone. This author did not have that touch.
I'm going to go with The Butcher Game.
Ooh, that is Gone Baby Gone.
Oh, wow. That's a shocker.
Yeah. It's like you think Gone Baby Gone's dialogue is bad. Jesus. There's no hope for you. And it's like, it's not the best, but still.
Yeah, it's definitely very campy, but not campy, but ham-fisted.
Yes, I would say that. That's a good point.
Yeah. But I want to say it's bad. Just like, this is bad cop talk. Like bad cop dialogue from a mediocre sitcom.
Yeah, it's like
or cop drama.
Yeah, it's like a writer who like sat with police officers and kind of like listened to their conversations. Like, all right, I know how to talk like a cop now.
Yeah.
All right. I wanted to love this book because I love this author. She is such a gifted storyteller on her show, but this book is just not good. The characters are flat. The antagonist is cartoonishly evil, and the writing feels like a first draft. The story had good bones, and the twist did surprise me, but nobody will ever convince me that this would have gotten published if the author wasn't famous for other reasons.
This is The Butcher Game.
Ah, this is a trick one, because this is The Butcher and the Wren. I'll give it to you. All right, I knew I'd get you with that.
I will fight you, Alex.
I just genuinely can't read any of this garbage anymore. I've never hated a book as much as I hate this one. I hate the main character. I hate the villain. I hate the author. I hate everyone involved in this book. Please take away all this from my memory. I don't want to be a part of this bullshit. She's gonna make a third one, and I'm not gonna read it.
Is that The Butcher Game?
That's The Butcher Game.
Okay.
Couldn't get past the first chapter. Sloppy writing. Way too many repetitive adjectives. No proper grammar use whatsoever. It's like a high school student trying to hit their word count for a term paper.
It's not The Butcher Game, but I don't know what book.
It's The Butcher Game.
Damn it.
I thought you'd nail that one. All right.
I thought you were trying to trick me again.
No, I only...
Second guessing myself now. Feel like Mike from 372 pages.
I'm in your head. The Butcher Game strikes again.
I think they would enjoy these books for that show, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. All right. Abandoned. I picked this because this author is highly recommended cozy mystery author, but I didn't enjoy it. The writing style felt slow and clunky to me, even though I wanted to enjoy the setting, a bookstore. 19% in, and the murder has just occurred. The beginning was all introducing characters. Too slow for me.
That is not The Butcher Game. It is Death on Demand.
Death on Demand. Check +1. All right, last one. Gotta find the one that I haven't done yet. Did that one. Shut the fuck up. Doing my best.
Did you ever learn how to play that on piano, Alex?
Jeopardy?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Really? That was like the one song I learned on piano. And you were actually like almost okay at piano. I sucked. How did you not learn it and I did?
All right. Last one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You know how some meetings could have been an email? This book could have been a long-form article in The Atlantic.
Not The Butcher Game.
That is correct.
I don't know the book.
The book is A Libertarian Walks Into a Bear.
Ah, okay.
All right. So you scored, out of a possible 10 points with bonus points, you scored 10 points.
Woo woo!
Because you got 2 wrong, but you also got 2 authors. All right. You have survived round 2 of The Butcher Game. Man, I'm driving that bit into the ground. All right. Now, round 3. Are you ready for round 3?
I'm ready for round 3.
This is another Goodreads-themed one. It's called Higher or Lower. All you have to say is higher or lower. And you have to base it off of The Butcher Game's Goodreads rating.
Okay.
Is the book I give you higher in its rating or lower than its rating. So The Butcher Game has a 3.96 on
That's higher than I
Goodreads.
thought it would have been. I thought it was like a 3.7 or a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm like shocked by this. Like, it's like you. Have...
I mean, I get it because most sequels, if people didn't like the first book, they bail. So the ratings can go up because I think the first one actually had a lower rating.
It's possible. Yeah, sequels always do better than because everyone who hated the first one is, unless they're us, aren't going to read the second one.
Only masochists like me and you, Alex, keep going.
All right, so there are 12 books.
12 books.
Yeah, possible for 12 points.
12 points. Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right.
Hit me.
Your first book is The Maltese Falcon by Dashiell Hammett, famous for introducing the character Sam Spade.
I'm going to go higher.
All right, so Butcher Game has a 396. The Maltese Falcon has a 386.
Ooh.
All right, your next one, Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie.
That one's got to be higher.
Yes, it has a 4.2.
That still seems low.
Yeah, it's a really good book. All right.
I've never read it. I know it's a much better book.
Yeah. I'd be remiss not to include books about other serial killers in this game, so I'm going to give you The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris.
I'm going to go... Shoot, I'm going to go higher.
Higher? You are correct. It has a 426.
Nice.
All right. I also wanted to throw in a few classics here. So The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway.
That's going to be lower.
It is lower, as a 381. All right. Your
Classics never do well, Alex.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Your next one is Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand.
I hope it's lower.
It is lower, as a 369.
I
Nice.
actually that was one of the few books I've ever DNF'd and was so angry because it was just so bad.
Yeah, I read the Fountainhead and I liked it, but I took one look at Atlas Shrugged and I'm like, no, not doing it.
I forced myself to finish part 1, which is like still the length of a novel, so I counted as reading it. It was like Jesus Christ.
That's funny. All right.
Yeah, it was bad.
Book 6, another serial killer book, American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis.
I'm gonna go higher.
Higher? Ooh, it's close, but it is lower. It is a 3.8.
Okay.
I was surprised by that one. I haven't actually read American Psycho, but I bet it's better.
I would hope so.
Yes. Keeping in the thriller status, we have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
I think that's lower.
Lower? It is actually higher. As a
What?
4.18.
What?
People love The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
What? I mean, I remember reading it back in college. I was like, oh, this is weird, but okay.
Yeah, it's a really good book. It's just really good.
Okay.
It's weird. It's a weird slow burn thriller, but it's 600 pages and does not have to be. But it's well worth the read. I love Stieg Larsson's 3 books that he wrote before he died. Anyway, this next one is one of the original murder mysteries ever written. It is Oedipus by Sophocles.
I'm gonna go lower.
It is lower. Butcher Game scored higher than Oedipus. It has a 373, so it's actually, other than Atlas Shrugged, it's the lowest one I've talked about so far. All right, number 9, A Study in Scarlet, the original Sherlock Holmes.
That's got to be higher.
It is higher at 413, which it is not a good book. I'm going to say that boldly. It is not a good book. It's just Sir Arthur Conan Doyle talking about how much he hates Mormons. All right. But
it is the first Sherlock Holmes, so therefore people just rate it well anyways.
True that. This one, one of the original detective stories. It's a short story. It's Murders in the Rue Morgue by Edgar Allan Poe.
See, classics don't do well, but Poe, I imagine, does. I'm going to go lower.
It is lower. It's close. It has a 3.8.
Okay.
But it is lower. All right, number 10, one of the best-selling, most well-known books of all time, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens.
It's going to be lower.
It is lower, 388. And finally, we have the great American novel, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Oh, that's definitely lower.
It's lower, 383.
The classics are easy, Alex, because they're always going to be on the low side.
All right. Well, you scored 8 points that round.
Ooh, 75%.
Nice.
Okay.
That's actually higher than 75%. No, wait, you scored 10 points that round.
10 points. Okay.
10 points.
So 80%.
Yeah, you only got 2 wrong. All right. Your next one. There are 6 quotes
6 quotes.
from various fictional serial killers.
Okay.
One of them is Jeremy Rose.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, if you can name the serial killer, you get, this is going to be a big one, so I'm actually I was originally just kind of going to have it be 1 point for each one, but I'm going to give you, let's say I'll give you 3 points if you get it.
Okay.
But you still have to, so that'll help you recoup some
of the first round points?
Yeah, some first round points if you do get it.
Okay.
All right. So these quotes are, I noticed, like, Jeremy talks a lot, and he says a lot of really dumb stuff. And I realized something. A lot of serial killers say dumb things, but they make it work somehow. So
novelized serial killers say a lot of dumb things, but they make it work somehow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of these are movie quotes.
Okay.
Because these are all serial killers that started as books, but have turned into movies and TV shows.
Which this might get a TV deal or movie deal.
Yes. So I kind of had that in mind when I chose
Okay.
these quotes. And I'm going to talk about why these ridiculous things they say work within the context of where they were written and how they were portrayed.
Okay.
All right.
So I have to come up with who the serial killer is?
Yes, you do.
Am I going to know who all these serial killers are?
I would be surprised if you didn't.
Okay.
Maybe we'll give you a bonus point, too, if you can name... Nah, that's stupid. All right. I'm already giving you extra points. Go fuck yourself. All right, I'm going to give you the easiest one to start with.
Okay. Jeremy.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Fuck, what's his name? Silence of the Lambs. Wild Bill is his name?
You're really close. I'm going to give you got the movie and part of his name. I will give you at least 2 points for that.
Okay.
If you can get the first part of his name, though. It's not Wild. It's a different kind of football team.
Different kind of... I don't know.
It's Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill,
Right.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 points, though.
Okay.
X plus 2. All right, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Now, that's a ridiculous thing to say, right?
Yeah.
Now, if he had gone on to, like, taunt her even more with, just his wit that doesn't exist and trying to show how smart he is, it would be stupid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, part of Buffalo Bill's scariness is that he says something like that, but he never actually, like, sits there and explains his motives. He's not like, I'm going to fatten you up and turn you into a dress. No, he says that, and then she's like crying and begging for help, and he's looking at her and just going, ah, ah, taunting her, and he's got a stupid dog. And it's really scary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a scary guy. He's got the night vision goggles. It's awesome. And, like, you don't know, like, they explain his motivations, like, from a psychological view, but I don't know, it's so well done that he can say ridiculous things and it makes sense. All right, you ready for another one?
I'm ready. Hit me.
All right. I'm going to go with probably the second easiest quote.
Okay.
All right. I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
It's Hannibal Lecter.
That is Hannibal Lecter. Yes, that's like the last line of the movie, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a dad joke because he's talking about killing his former doctor and eating it. But it also works because, like, we've seen him do, like, really horrible things, and he's like, well, this well-spoken
like
guy.
chew a man's face off.
Yeah, he tore a man's face off and used it as a mask.
I was just saying he was chewing a man's face off.
Yeah.
He's
So
biting a guy.
Yeah, we have seen him do terrible things already, so he can say something like that, and it's still scary because you're like,
Because he's actually going to eat the guy.
yeah, he's not going to sit there and be like talk about why that guy deserves to die or whatever. No, it's already established, and he doesn't need to keep going like Jeremy does. God damn it! All right, this is going to get a little harder, but I think you can do it. I know you can do it. A boy's best friend is his mother.
Movie quote.
Yes, it's a movie quote.
I don't know.
All right, this one is tough. The biggest hint is focus on serial killers that are obsessed with their mothers.
I know, like Edward Kemper. Ed Kemper was obsessed with his mother.
Yes, this isn't Ed Kemper, though.
Yeah, but that's where my mind goes when you say that. I don't know.
All right, this one is Norman Bates from Psycho.
See, I've never actually seen Psycho.
Oh. I saw... This is weird, because I might be the only person who actually saw the shot-for-shot remake of Psycho.
Yeah.
That they did with, like, Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates. And it's really weird. Just like, why would you completely redo a movie just with different actors? Like, same blocking and everything. Yeah. But, I don't know. It was cool. Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. William H. Macy. Nice. They're going to get harder, so...
Okay. Well, so, at least I got, 5 points here.
Yeah.
I guess I'm buying you some books, Alex.
Right. I've mentioned this story... I've mentioned this story at least once so far. Yeah. I need to engage in homicidal behavior on a massive scale.
I do know that one. Is it Jeremy?
It's not Jeremy.
I'm blanking on it. Is it It's not From Hell, is it?
It would not be Jack Aberline, or no, not Aberline, whatever the guy's name was.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper, yeah.
I'm blanking on it.
This is Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Again?
Again. I brought him up again.
The hell?
Well, I used American Psycho for the book, and then I had the main character from American Psycho in the quote. What do you want me to do? I also doubled up on Silence of the Lambs. Get over it. This one's probably the toughest.
Okay.
All right. Because this one's not a movie.
Okay. Or
it hasn't been made into a movie.
Okay.
But it was a long-running TV show. I will give you that hint because I'm feeling bad for you. All right. We all wear masks. Mine just has blood on it.
Is it like a Sherlock remake?
It is not like a Sherlock remake.
Okay. Is it from Bones?
It is not from Bones.
Is it American or British?
American.
Okay. Long-running TV show.
Yeah, it ran for like 7 seasons.
7 seasons?
Or 8? I don't know. Got rebooted.
Becky knows, doesn't she?
Yeah, she just raised her hand.
What is it, Becky?
If Becky gets the assist, I will give you
1 point.
A point.
You guys speak into the microphone.
Becky has named the character correctly.
I've
never even seen the fucking show.
Have I?
Yeah. I wanted to watch it, and you were like, no, this will not go well for you.
Is it Hannibal?
Ooh, no, it's Dexter.
Dexter.
Old Dexter Morgan. All right, you ready for your final one?
Yeah.
Now, I told you this one you probably know already who it's going to be, but
yeah.
All right. It might be hard, though, because it hasn't been made into a movie yet. Jesus would... oh, my God, I can't even read how bad this is. Jesus probably would give people rides. If he was doing that now, we'd probably find his head in a creek somewhere.
This is Jeremy.
This is Jeremy. All right. And Alaina Urquhart wrote it because she uses the word probably twice in 2 sentences. Okay, so I thought you were going to come back with that one.
Well, it doesn't help that I've never watched Psycho or American Psycho, so...
Yeah, it's a tough one, but that's how you play the Butcher King game.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack you, Alex. Open-handed, back of the hand, proper. You're like, what's that movie? The Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh God.
No, not Lock, Stock. It's Rock and Rolla.
Yeah. Just, I don't know, so I feel like Vinnie Jones at any point in a Guy Ritchie movie is going to say that line to somebody. All right, so we are on our final round, which you had to do some work for.
Yeah, I did.
All right, Becky, could you come in here, please?
So as I said, remember, I was given 15 minutes notice of this prompt. It said, and it's told go, and I had to write a full page, so I was just writing furiously.
Yes, and apparently coming up with excuses as well.
Yeah.
He just whines constantly.
So Becky, if you want to take a seat, because I think people should be read what I wrote with Becky's sultry voice.
Oh,
Yes. So, Joe had to write Alaina Urquhart fan fiction. Since Becky is a school teacher, I have asked her to grade it out of 5.
This is cruel. Unusual punishment.
Who's it cruel to? You, Joe, or Alaina Urquhart?
Okay, the curriculum I have to teach sucks. This could be a part of that fucking curriculum.
Hey, you never know when someone might be listening that you work with. They're not. It's fine. No.
They all know how I feel.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so Joe has written 1 page of fan fiction. We're going to read it out loud. Becky is going to give her grading for it.
I will try to read it out loud. His writing's not the best.
Yes, it was hastily written, and the goal was to write like Alaina Urquhart, so I think Becky's original grades were like how bad it was.
So me hastily writing it probably helped me.
Yes, it sounds... I heard a few things, and it sounds like the hasty writing, because Alaina writes like everything's a first draft and then done. So this is not even this might be a rough draft, like really rough draft of a first draft.
It's going to go up on AO3 later.
Okay. But Becky, let's join in.
All right, so here he goes. Jeremy, Ren gasps, "You caught me." Jeremy looked down at his prey. How pathetic she looked. He wondered, to himself, why had he obsessed about such an unworthy thing so much? "You murdered my husband, you foul creature," Ren said, still struggling to regain the breath Jeremy so easily stole from her. "Now you have me here in your grasp, powerless to stopping you from taking whatever you wish from me."
Can we just pause? Powerless to stopping. All right, go ahead.
I have a comment that I want to die already. The Bayou Butcher kneeled down, putting his full weight onto the hips of his little bird. Her shirt was torn and tattered, revealing the blood scrapes and forming bruises from Ren's attempted escape. An escape he orchestrated. Misspelled, of course. Nothing but a game to make Ren's suffering more delectable. Also misspelled. Faces inches apart. Jeremy feeling the hot, moist breath of his next victim. Ren was going to pay all right. She was going to know what real pain was. Yes, killing her husband had snapped something inside her, made her desire that stronger man. A lust she couldn't control, just as her ancestors from the Stone Age lusted over the strongest men, the most clever men. He ran his 8-inch buck knife down her chest, a thin line of red marking the trail. Ren's breath turning ragged again as she spread her naked legs for him. He could feel the wetness soaking her black panties.
Where did this come from?
Right? At no point was she naked before.
What a plot twist.
How does Jamie Keller Bauer, whatever his name is, who's Vecna, do this? Anyway. Good girl. The panties she had specifically picked out for him to show him how much she needed to be his. Ren tilts her head up, exposing her neck in an act of total submission. Jeremy acts on pure instinct as his free hand covers her throat and squeezes it, preventing more air from going in or out.
I take it that's the end.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. I mean, it had a plot twist there. Okay. How about that? Oh, my. Joe.
Alex is a little unbothered now. I think he needs a little time to himself.
No, this is an animate thing, not inanimate.
All right. Becky, you have also graded this.
I did.
All right.
So, as Joe's voice, it is a 1. But if he were Alaina, he's pretty spot on. I'd put like a 4 or a 5.
Okay. I'll give you a 5. I I have my own opinion, so if you give it like a this or a that, I will defer to my own opinion on which one it should be.
Gotcha. Okay. Next up, you said to look for adjectives.
Yes.
He would not use these adjectives. So that was a 2. But for Alaina, it's a 4. Because I'm not sure if she knows delectable.
I think she would use, if she knew delectable, she would use it, exclusively.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Like I said, she used chuckle exclusively.
Yeah. But the delectable only showed up once here, so.
Okay.
I only had a page, people. 1 page.
That's at least 3 chuckles.
Was it nonsensical? I put a 3. I mean, you could kind of, follow it in a bit, but it doesn't belong in this book. It belongs in some weird,
Yeah, I did not...
smut realm.
Yeah. I thought there was going to be a murder scene. I did not realize there was going to be, a BDSM thing turn into 50 Shades of Ren, but it did.
Indeed. And, yeah.
And that is a very fanfic thing, though.
It is.
So
It
I'll
is.
give you credit for that.
And I'm sorry, all I could think of when Black Panties first showed up was that scene in 10 Things I Hate About You when the sister is rifling through Kat's drawers with Gordon Joseph Levitt. A girl just doesn't have black panties unless she wants someone to see them.
All right, Becky, I'm going to give you +1 for a Black Panties reference from 10 Things I Hate About You.
That's where I got it from. Thank you very much. and I feel like that would be a total Alaina Urquhart thing to pull.
She would also mention that that's where she got it from. It's like, this reminds me of 10 Things I Hate About You, starring Heath Ledger.
And then you had one, there was a freestyle. So I put similar to the original. And that was a 5. Yikes. I'm going to have nightmares.
All right. So there were 4 things you graded him on?
Yep.
All right, perfect. And I gave you +1 for 10 Things I Hate About You.
You're welcome.
I don't know why I'm writing it down. It's going to get thrown away.
What is a blood scrape?
I think it was supposed to be bloody scrape.
Okay.
All right.
So I was just writing as fast as I could.
All right, Joe, I'm going to average all of Becky's scores together, and that will be your score for this round.
Okie dokie. That was a lot of fun listening to you read that, Becky.
Oh my God. How do they do it? How does the Vecna guy do it?
I don't know.
Joe,
So
Yeah.
with the extra +1 for the 10 Things I Hate About You reference, you got a 4.5. I'm going to round that up to 5 because I laughed many times. That was very well done, Joe. I commend you. That was some very strong writing.
Very strong, weak writing.
That was everything I hoped you would write and more. So, good job.
I do enjoy you guys did not expect that plot twist on when you said fanfic. I just assumed that you wanted me to go full on smut with it.
I would actually
do.
I would actually say that's not like her because that was a good plot twist. It's not just oh, I told this story non-linearly or anything like that. It's no, they were actually gonna bang the whole time, and this whole cat and mouse game was just role playing. That would be a real plot twist.
Oh, if I had another 2 or 3 pages, Alex, this would not have been role playing. This would have been real, but she would have been into it.
It would have been real play.
I've read a book like that. It wasn't actually too bad.
Of course you have.
Hey.
Whatever floats your boat.
Right?
So what's the damage, Alex? Did I fail utterly?
Okay, Joe, you have played all 5 rounds of the Butcher game.
I can't tell if he's still happy with his stupid little joke or if he's happy that he's getting 3 books.
You needed 80% or better out of 57 points. You needed at least 46
Okay.
in order to win and
I
get,
got 45 and a half.
which I am rounding down this now. And your score will be revealed after the break.
As Alex is pointing to the wall in a audio podcast. Okay.
Where'd the camera go? Anyway, gotta get cameras for YouTube. All right, but yes, you needed 46 points. You scored 40. 9.
49 points. Holy shit. Alex gave away too many bonus points, and he's now regretting it.
I gave you honestly, like, you had so many chances to get bonus points. You actually got very few bonus points. I think the bonus points saved you in the end because I gave you like the little +2 there, and I changed that to 3 points instead of 1 point. But yes, you scored 49 points out of a possible. I guess it was over 57. It was like possible like 60 something points, but whatever. You win because I was changing the rules mid game anyway because that's how you play the Butcher game. And Jeremy wouldn't have.
And
let
then the
you,
points don't matter anyways.
Honestly, Jeremy wouldn't have let you escape, but. You earned it this time. I stabbed you right in the L4 and you survived. I wish there was a third or an extra consequence for Alaina that if you win, she couldn't write the third book, but whatever.
She's writing it and she's going to be making a lot of money off of it, so go her.
Yeah, probably.
She wins, we win. Oh, Alex kind of loses here. Though Alex had fun. I think he won, in the end.
Yes,
I think this story was enough to. It was worth his price of admission.
Yeah. Yes, audience, if you have other books that have the word "game" in it, you like a game made out of it, let me know. Sound off in the comments.
Okay.
All right. So Joe, fueled by hate and whiskey, has won the game. I will buy him 3 books, and life goes on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, Alex, your final thoughts on the book?
1 star. It was hot garbage. Everything about it was terrible. The dialogue was cringy. The plotting was weird. The
Worse or
pacing was
better than the first book?
I'm gonna say it was worse because the first book, like the last 100 pages, at least moved, and there's like a whole like chase thing. This time there was nothing.
But they killed her husband.
They killed her husband
off screen.
Yeah. And then, no, he died on screen. They
I guess they watched him suffocate on himself.
Philip being revealed as a serial killer made no sense. His whole personality switch made no sense.
What I really loved was the serial killer kill site that Jeremy finds in New York randomly, or Pennsylvania, wherever he was, and it's never mentioned again.
Yep. Yeah, and they find the library card, but that never comes back into it. I think I deleted a question. What does
Double or Nothing?
Yeah, Double or Nothing. Ren does this thing where did I really not? Oh, I did delete it. I'm so stupid. No, did I skip a question? I might have skipped a question. That's fine. How does Ren learn? I skipped it. I can't believe I skipped a question. What did I do twice then? I don't know. But anyway. How does Ren... You've already won, so it doesn't matter. How does Ren learn more about Philip towards the beginning of the book? What does she do to learn more about Philip?
Shit. What does she do? She doesn't Google him.
It's something similar, though.
I don't know.
And she looks him up on Facebook.
Anyways.
That's how you play the Butcher game.
You missed shit.
No, she looks him up on... It's kind of like when, in Twilight, when Bella spends, like...
I never read that one.
Oh, I'm thinking about the movie, like, Bella spends,
I didn't really watch that either.
10 minutes Googling vampires. Just, like the audience doesn't know what a vampire is.
She would never watch Blade?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Exactly. She spends so much time just looking him up on Facebook just so we can find out he's separated, getting divorced. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was silly. But anyway, that is my game, and I'm sticking to it. And
I'm getting 3 free books from your list.
Yeah, you're getting 3 books. You defeated me.
Out of 8, so that's good.
Yep. Save a few money. You can spend it on the kids.
Yeah.
Tell them that you played a game of life or death.
Yeah. Squeaked out a victory somehow.
Yeah.
Even though I felt like I was losing hard.
Yeah,
that first round, I started bad. This is quite the comeback.
Yeah, you got annihilated on that first round.
Yeah, you thought that was going to be the easy round.
I did. I really did.
I think it was because it was open-ended. It just, it was... Yeah, that made it difficult. It's been so long. I don't know if you ever noticed, Alex, but after you've read a book, you forget about it pretty quickly. It takes a lot, and especially as you get older, you remember a lot as a young reader, a lot of the books you really loved. Maybe a few that really hated, but a lot of books you'll read and you'll love it later in life, and you just no memory. You don't even know the character's name sometimes. So it's a little different with the podcast because I'm taking notes and we're talking about it, but so I can recall stuff a little bit better. But it says it's been 4 months since I read it.
Yeah, something like that.
So I've read a lot of books since then, Alex.
Yes, I'm planning on putting a lot of books in between my life and this book. So.
Between this book and the next one, Alaina writes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess this makes Alaina, we've only covered 2 of her books, but she's also now tied with Sylvia Morrow as our most covered author on this podcast.
Yeah. I think she'll be the one and only one that gets same book covered twice.
Yeah. But I think it was worth it.
Yeah, I think so too. That was a lot of fun. I was a little nervous when you said you had games planned, and it's like, I don't know. Sometimes the games are a little lame.
Can't spell lame without game.
Lame.
They rhyme.
Okay, anyways. So yeah, this has been Bookworms. And we have a Instagram at Kendall Bookworms. We have a Gmail account. You can get a hold of us at kendallbookworms@gmail.com. We're on Facebook. We're on all the major podcast apps, so no excuse not to listen to us. We're also on YouTube, audio only. We have our 3 dedicated listeners listening to everything now and there, so go you guys.
Hell yeah.
Comment, like, subscribe, rate us Spotify and Apple. I do look up for comments, every once in a while, and so enjoy all the comments we have gotten over these last 2+ seasons now. And we see. I have a Medium and Substack where I write book reviews on books we do not cover in this podcast. Remember, if any of these books get 100 reads on Medium, Alex has to read that book and we'll discuss it. Seems to be slowing down, Alex. I think you might dodge this bullet.
Thank goodness.
Alex also has a Medium now.
Yep, 100 reads makes Joe read a book that I have written a review on, and I choose books that I really want Joe to read.
All smut books.
Yeah.
Are they as good as what I wrote here, Alex? Honestly.
Gosh, that was really good. I don't know. My hat's off to you. You deserve to win after just writing that. I know it's only worth 5 points, but Jesus Christ.
I thought it was going to be worth 20 points the way Becky was grading it, honestly. But then you're saying how many points are there. I'm like, that's not adding up. Okay. Let's see. Alex has books for sale.
Yeah, we got Paul Plimpton and The Destroyer.
Yeah, those are going to be on Amazon. Link is in the description. See what else we got. We are both on Goodreads. All my reviews go on there too. I don't know, Alex, but you can always see what we're reading. I'm also on Storygraph. I'm not sure I like it so much because it's not very. Becky's giving me a look here. I'm a total stats geek, so I enjoy that aspect of it. What I don't like is that it's really hard to see, the people that following you and you want to follow. It's just not really conducive to that. You really gotta search for that stuff, and there's no way to, engage with them. Becky's now giving me more looks. Apparently I'm using it wrong. Anyways, but so if you want to look me up, I think I'm Kendall I 2002 or Joe Kendall. Look me up. Yeah, I think that's it, Alex.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you for playing my game. Tune in next time.
Thank you for coming down here and playing.
Yeah, tune in next time for our regularly scheduled episode. And until then, I'm Alex.
And I'm Joe.
This has been The Butcher Game.
Out.